and some Pauralika was explaining some Leela. At that time, the biggest problem was Mayavada was very, very intense. Madhvacharya comes in the third incarnation of Bali. First incarnation he came Hanuman to assist Lord Rama. Second incarnation he came as Bhima to assist Lord Krishna. Third incarnation is came as Madhva to assist whom? Vyasadeva. Now he came to assist because Vyasadeva's teachings were misunderstood. So he came to correct and give the correct conclusion right from Mother. You get the Latin Mother, you get Jagannath is still smaller, but he can speak. And he said, hey Pauranika, he was giving the wrong explanation because he was giving my own explanation. They are giving the wrong explanation. So he was shocked. So what is the correct explanation? And he stood up explaining. That he will not tolerate. Mayavada will come. In the two contribution Lord Chaitanya did to Madhva Sampradaya, that is Mayavada Khanda. That is like destroyed Mayavada Tattva, which was against the principles of Krishna consciousness, which very excellent. So this is our initiative. And then next after that we have the instance that Madhvacharya, the father, was one day in a class and he was explaining a little bit and he got stuck with one Sanskrit word. So he just when he learned word. So he said, Baba, why do you explain that word? That would also mean Baba tried to. So he was on the word, extremely. And then asked him, there was one festival and then somebody grade 6 announced this child in his grade 4 festival. And then in this house, the miracles there was going on. So father was teaching over there. So all the, they have a day, they do ceremony of writing, Akshara ceremony. That they do there. The next, something to tell you. My place will not be very big because we are far away from the city. We can try to make it like a learning center. This was a learning center 800 years ago. Right? So let us make our center. A lot of people come, they come for studies. Because see, we are far away from the city. And our objective is also not just picnic process. Our objective should be people come there and it becomes famous. For that, we have today around 200 teachers. Requesting more people, please become teachers. At least once in a year take a course. Okay? So we would like to have 1,000 teachers. And then what happens when you have such a body of teachers who can teach Bhakti Shastri, Bhakti Vaibhav, Bhakti Vedanta, all the 3 courses. Then we can online also think that we continue to some extent whatever Krishna permits. Apart from that, we can come and stay at the university we are trying to build and come and teach there, learn and teach, study, do course. Now the courses will have to be like Mayapur is also designed. Partly is a residential, partly online. Like you come for say Bhakti Shastri course. 50 days you stay there and have some orientation and then go do modules one after another. Again come back maybe in the middle. Again go back online. So in 1 year we do the course. It can have some part of the residential which you don't have the facility itself. Something we can think of. Okay, now continue with this miracle. So the next miracle we see that when he was a small boy, once the father was sitting without food, he was very hungry. And his wife, nobody was eating, kitchen was closed. And Madhvacharya came from outside, what happened? The mother said his father took a loan. He took a loan, bulls on the loan. And he has to pay for rent for that. He doesn't have money. So the person whom he has to give is coming is sitting outside. Another crash he cannot pay him. And he's sitting, pay my money, he cannot pay him. So he is sitting there, the kitchen is closed. अब बोले पैसा नहीं और तो पकवान खाने में doesn't make sense. So it's feeling so sad that he said, close the kitchen now. He said, we cannot pay. So that's all. Madhacharya went, the tree is a tamarind tree. You can collect those seeds. I am not giving karma kanda, but people they collect those seeds, and I also collect them. I have to finish my temple. So you put it in hundi. People do that because what he did, he took those seeds, and that man who was there, he said, "This is your pain." He actually hypnotized him, and the fellow collected the seeds and went back home. The next day, Madhacharya then went to his neighbors and collected, borrowed from them and went to pay him. No, your son already paid his bill. So people said, don't worry, the seeds will become gold or money will be there. So collect some seeds, tamarind seeds. So that was another miracle. And the most important miracle, okay, let me most important the last. There was a miracle, we saw the bird in the milk. He was playing actually, and then what happened? His mother said, "See, I'm going out. Take care of the little girl." He wants to play, small child. So what he did? He kept those spoons with him. They kept the vessels. You can understand those kind of vessels are filled with milk and curd. So he picked up a huge spoon, kept both the places, and continued playing. Nobody could look at him. Milk and curd is same. So anyway, that's one. There is one interesting. There are two temples here. Always when I come. If you plan a visit to this place, you should keep 4 hours. Then you can cover Pachika nicely and go to Udupi also. Now with this short visit, we will not be able to go. There are 2 temples there. The only place where you have Parashurama temple. Very rare. Parashurama came here and after coming, this land actually was not existent. Parashurama, this west coast land from some part of Kerala and some part above, Madhacharya came here and what he did? You know that he gone all over the world, conquered all the Kshatriyas and that land he gave him charity to the sages. And he doesn't have a place and he wants to now withdraw from fighting and do tapasya. So he comes here on the top of the mountain and he throws all the weapons from the ground. Each weapon falls on the ground and becomes a thief. Because the Divya weapon is not, you cannot kill all the Kshatriyas in the world with normal knife. Before the army will lift their weapons, he would have cut everybody there. That is what speed of the Parashurama's word, correct? Before you say you are ready with the weapons, by the time your neck is cut. Oh, somebody's hand, somebody's leg, just try it. Just to make rivers of battle. That was Parashurama. So Parashurama gave up through the weapons. And there is also a cave that is in the opposite mountain where he is still doing the person. Sometimes these personalities can do these things together at many places. Anyway, that is the another hill is a place where the Devi is there. So the Durga appeared at the time of Krishna's birth. Then she showed the form. Then she came here. That temple is very opulent. Generally, Durga's temple is very opulent, or the Lakshmi Durga is opulent. And Parashurama temple is simple. So both are 2 mountains approach to this place. And so Madhacharya's mother was very worried. But daily used to go to all the 4 places. One is Bana, one is Banatirtha, Dhanushtirtha, then Parashu, and then one more weapon. Gada. Gada is the nearest, logical also because Gada is heavy. So that is the nearest thing on the mountain itself, the bottom. Others are spread around the place. So he used to every day go to all the 4 things of the child. So mother was very small child running around. So she expressed to the child, my dear child, I love you. That's why you saw that Vasudeva Tirtha. His name in the child was Vasudeva. He took a stick, put on the ground, water started coming. That's called really Kunda. Not like a swimming pool, is different. Kunda means water should come naturally from the river. Till now we didn't get it. We're also wanting water. Kunda to have a very nice. Okay, so he touched and all the 4 tirthas are. That's one part. Once he was in the Devi temple alone, So, and then what happened was, the mother said, my dear child, come, father is waiting for you. She shouted, Vasudeva, come, father is waiting. He just heard the sound. He jumped from the mountain and you see what? His lotus footprint here. This building, later the great Acharya and the Parampara called Vadiraj installed those lotus footprint and put a murti of Madhvacharya into the song. Okay. Now the most important magic. That's the place we saw after the cows, we saw the Goshala. There is a place where they are doing a renovation. That is where ISKCON devotees always go. So he was telling his father, my dear father, Krishna Bhakti will spread all around the world. Father said, it's not possible, as impossible as a dry stick in your hand becoming a tree. So put the stick, put it in the ground, and after a few days, full tree came out. Which it cannot happen. To prove ISKCON is going to happen. So God, who spread all around the world? In the Parampara Madhvacharya, that blessing is to ISKCON. Prabhupada, that blessing. Okay. So, any pastime members of Madhvacharya? If you go through his life, it will be very big. I think Sachidananda Prabhu is waiting in Udupi temple for Prashadam. So we do little kirtan, then somebody there. Where is the Dharmesh? Nikal gaya?
Hare